Hello, everybody. This is part 3 of showing my coloring book collection. And it's been a lot of fun, actually, going through and showing all of these. The books that we're going to go through today are books that I have actually colored in. So some of I take my pages out, so I don't actually have colored pages in the coloring books themselves, but yeah. So the first that we're going to go through is the Hannah Carlson books that I have. This is actually the latest one that I got, Tales from the Witch's Cottage. And it's a really cute book. Sorry, I was mostly prepared, but I guess not all the way prepared for this. Let me just kind of put these, because they're in the way a little. Okay, so The Witch's Cottage by Hannah Carlson. Her books are normally, let me get a normal sized one. Her books are normally this size, and they're all hardcover, which I love about her books. So these ones are slightly smaller than her normal size of book. And we'll just do a small flip through. They are double-sided, so there's images on both sides. If I had the money, I would buy double of her books, but since I have so much to color anyway, like, for instance, I don't really care for this image, even though it does look like the three-eyed raven, so that's cool. But I don't really care for this image. I do, however, like the image on the back side of it, so I would probably just color this side. I don't like having to choose, though. I love Hannah Carlson. I love her stuff. I have several of her books. That's funny. But, like, I don't really care for this image. I like flowers and all, but I like her portrait stuff better. So that gives a little taste. She has a new book out, Tales of Atlantis, that I haven't gotten yet. Just because I kind of feel like I definitely have enough coloring books. Don't need any more. So that's Hannah Carlson's Tales from the Witch's Cottage. The next one is Tales from the Forest Kingdom. So she's done like this little series, Tales from, and I believe I have 3 of them, and I think Tales from Atlantis is the last one that she's come out with so far. So this is Tales from the Forest Kingdom, which I like this book a lot better than I like Tales from the Witch's Cottage. I've colored, I haven't colored any in this book yet, but I've colored in some of her other books. That's so cute. I love her style. It looks like I have that one marked because I want to color it. And the next one is Tales from the Midnight Masquerade, again by Hannah Carlson. Taking out all these index cards that I use for my colors. Oh, that's so cute. She's got a boat on her head. How fun is that? Yeah, I love the portraits that she does. And the flowers. That's so pretty. If anybody wants full flip throughs of any of the books in my coloring book collection, if I haven't already done it, I would be more than happy to do a full flip through. And then another by Hannah Carlson is Seasons. And I've done, looks like one page in that. That's my coloring. I had picked out some houses that I wanted to color in here. I wanted to do this side. Sometimes I'll get a hankering to color a certain kind of thing and from a specific artist. I like I love the people that she has in her books. Strawberries in her hair. Chainmail. I've seen that image colored a lot. So that's Seasons by Hannah Carlson. The next one we've got by Hannah is Magical Dawn. Her, I'll go ahead and do these ones because it seems like more portraits are on this side of the book. Her style is, her style, you can definitely tell when it's a Hannah Carlson image. I don't have all of her books, but I have most of them. Oh, that's so pretty. Yeah, I went through her books and picked out all the houses I wanted to color. So she's got really beautiful images. That's Magical Dawn. The next Hannah Carlson book is Spirit Animals. I'll flip through this pretty quick. Oh, steampunk. Oh, that's interesting. Vines coming out of her mouth. Fish. Owl. She's got lots of portraits of people and houses and animals. Oh, that's cool. That's like an octopus. Oh, wait. Where is it? That was cool. An octopus woman. So that's Spirit Animals by Hannah Carlson. Again, these are all hardcover books, which is really nice. This is Summer Nights by Hannah. The paper is really nice too. It's really nice and thick. It's slightly off-white, but I don't notice that affects the coloring either positively or negatively. That's so pretty. She's got lots of interesting portraits of people and animals and whatnot. Mushrooms, houses. Oh, that's fun. I definitely went on a Hannah Carlson buying spree. This is Daydreams. This is the first Hannah Carlson book I got, I believe. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember I was coloring a page in this one and then I kind of gave up on it. This is one that I've colored in her book. This is really early on in my coloring journey. You can probably tell looking at it. I'm like, oh, wow. And then another double page that just devolved into I don't even know what. I did the waves part first, and I really like that part, and I like this part as well. But I did before I did the black sky, I had like, I don't know, I had this idea of like rays coming down, and I feel like I kind of ruined the picture, so I just let it go. This was with gel pens, I believe. But yeah, I was experimenting. I was actually working on that picture when I met my partner, Sawyer, in Vermont. So that does hold nice memories for me. Oh, and it looks like I had colored this one as well, which I'm quite pleased with this one. I like that one a lot, actually. And then out of this book, I also colored this page, which I'm pleased with that as well. I'm happy with how those came out. That is in Daydreams. And the last Hannah Carlson book that I have is Jewelry Book by Hannah. Oh, that's so pretty. I've seen several people color that. I love her portraits of people and her flowers, and she does bunny rabbits and cats, and like I said, the paper is good too. It'll take a lot. That's really pretty. That's pretty. Excuse my chair there. I love these. Reminds me of Johanna Basford. Spiderweb. So those are my Hannah Carlson books. Now we will move on to Daria Song, which I only have 3 of her books. I've done full thank you for the hearts. Hello, Sabrina. I've done full flip throughs, gosh, that was hard for me to say, of these books down in the video section. I had started this page and I guess I gave up. Unfortunately, it's cute. I should finish it. This is Daria Song's The Night Voyage. It is double-sided. In the back she has the full pictures. I love her books. I've colored 1 page out of them that I've got in a picture frame. To be honest, I was a little bit intimidated by them. The paper's pretty good quality. It's not as thick as Hannah Carlson's books, but it's not super detailed, but pretty detailed work. I love that. There's some really beautiful pictures in here, really beautiful illustrations. That looks so good. I don't think you're talking about that, but probably the book itself. Thank you for stopping in, Sabrina. I appreciate that. Yeah, I would definitely recommend this book. It's a really good book. All of Daria Song's books are really good. The next one is The Time Garden by her. Again, at the back of them, she has the complete pictures because most of them are double spreads. I love her stuff. Really, really cool images. And again, they are double-sided, so you have to keep that in mind while coloring them. Not use markers or anything that's going to bleed through. The last one that I have by Daria is The Time Chamber. I think this one might be my favorite. It's got more kind of style of what I like to color. Patterns and abstract kind of stuff. That is so cool. I love this too. A lot of cool images in the Daria songbooks. Moving on. This is a coloring book that I saw in somebody else's. I can't remember where I saw this. But I had to have it, of course. It came to me used, even though I didn't remember that I had selected that option. So a couple of the pages are missing. I noticed a couple of them were ripped out, but other than that, they're all there. This is a really dark book, too. I mean, as far as, like, it's not grayscale. There's a lot of black in it. The Curiosity coloring book. And it is, what I like about this is that it's like a flip-up book. This is the only page that I started working on in this book. And it's so funny, like, I used markers on this, and I had almost finished it, but I stopped with coloring these two spines and with the letters on the titles. I don't know what's going on with that. There's my little index card. Looks like maybe I wanted to color that page. The pages in this book are super interesting and very detailed. And like I said, they've got a lot of black in them. So, yeah, I chose to use markers. I like this book a lot. It's got like a different kind of, I don't know, it's just got a different kind of feeling to it. I like it a lot. I want to do some more work in it. It's like shop windows. Yeah, the Curiosity Shop. So like shelves in a Curiosity Shop. Super cool book. Although I was upset that some of the pages were gone because I didn't realize I had selected to purchase it used. But who am I kidding? I probably won't color half of them. Moving on, we're going to go to Erie coloring books, which I love these books too. Her name is Eriy, and I believe most of these are available on Amazon. Sometimes they're hard to find though. She sells out. She has a delightful style. I love her. I follow her on Facebook too, and I don't know. I'm like, I want to live this woman's life. Like, she goes to art museums and she's like drawing and painting and coloring. I don't know. I don't know. I'm like obsessed with this lady on Facebook. I love her style of coloring, of coloring, because she colors her images, but of drawing as well. Some of these, the other two that I'll show you, she does this technique called toothpick drawing, where she dips a toothpick in ink and draws her images. So that's pretty impressive. I love, 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 love her books. I don't know why I don't color more in them. I think because they're double-sided and I can't pick which page I want to color. So that's Erie. I'm probably saying her name wrong. So this is Romantic Country. This is the first book of hers that I got. And I have colored a couple pages in here actually, but I love her stuff so much. It's got a pull-out poster too in here. I think it's the map. These were the ones I believe drawn with a toothpick, which I just think is so cool. Some people have, like, I guess, criticized her and saying that her drawings are simple, but I disagree. I think she's really got it going on. She usually has the same figures In her books, it's this girl, and she has a duck that follows her around on her little adventures throughout the romantic country. I just adore these books. I think they're the bee's knees. I love them. So that's Romantic Country, the first tale. And then this is Romantic Country, the second tale. I believe she's got a third one out. It looks like this page I want to color. I've already colored one out of this. The other one that I have colored is up on the wall. She has posters that she includes as well, but I'm not going to show that because it's too big and it wouldn't show up on how I've got my camera set up. Santi Draws. Hi, thank you for joining. Showing off my coloring book collection. Like I said, I absolutely adore this artist. I would love to color this. I love you too, Santi Draws. I love intricate stuff with lots of stuff to color, and she's definitely got that going on. Like this is a double page. I'm just showing one side of it for now. Like I said, if anybody wants full flip throughs of these books, any of the books that I'm showing, just let me know. I love that in a dressmaker shop. Such cool images. I think I like this book better than the other two books that I have of hers, because the drawings are so intricate and detailed. Okay, so that's my books from Erie. Next we'll go through my Angela Porter collection. Quite a few of. The first one, I just kind of put them all together right now. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from her. Angela Porter is an awesome artist, and I absolutely love her work as well. This is the kind of stuff that I really gravitate towards coloring. This is Designer Doodles. She has lots of books available. Looks like there's plates in the back of the full pictures. Oh, the hidden picture answer key. The hidden pictures sometimes I can't stand those in books because it's really like some weird thing that's sticking out, but these ones aren't like that. So most of her style is exactly like this. It's like Zentangle stuff, and I just love coloring her pictures. I've done several of her pictures in like monochromatic, where I've done like a bunch of different purple shades. I've done blue, I've done pink blue. I just love her work. Like this was my color palette for one of the pictures that I did. I just did pink. And then I did a metallic one, which I didn't like how that turned out. I'm learning how to use my metallic pencils. The next Angela Porter book that I have is Entangled Landscapes. Insanely intricate entangled landscapes. And I love the color that for the back, where there's like a suggested, color. I don't know. I'm pretty sure those are probably her coloring, but these are so intricate, right? I love this kind of stuff. I absolutely adore coloring this kind of stuff. I get lost in it. And they are similar, but oh, that's so cool. I love this woman. She's on Facebook. She's got Angela Porter's coloring book group. This is Entangled Starry Skies. And like I said, she has several books. If I had seen a flip through of this, I probably wouldn't have gotten this one. I would have picked a different one that's more up to my speed. I like maybe half of the images in here, but they're a little not as intricate as I prefer. I like this stuff like this. And I love this. So like I said, I probably like half of the images in here, and the other half I could take or leave. Love this stuff. Love it, love it, love it. So much fun. That's Angela Porter, Entangled Starry Skies. And then here's the next one, Eerie Entangled Art. So it's like kind of Halloween-y stuff. A skull. There's skulls in here. Sugar Skull. Yeah, I like this book a lot too. Tiki. There's a skeleton. They're all skeleton fishes. How cute. Oh, that's a pretty cat. That's like a apothecary or something. I love her stuff. I can't get enough. But I bought several like of her books, as you can see. Like we've gone through most of them now, and I feel like I have a good selection of her stuff. Hopefully I'll color them. This is Whimsical Houses, again by Angela Porter. There's some windmills. Looks like teacup houses or something. I really like this book too. I love all of her stuff. I like I said, I can't get enough of her work. She seems like a really nice woman too. She posts in the group regularly, and she puts out freebies and stuff. These books are very affordable as well. Whimsical Houses. And then the last one I've got by Miss Porter, or Mrs. Porter, I don't know, is Entangled Gardens. I can't remember what was the first one that I bought. It might be this one. I don't think so. I love this one though. Just really fun designs that you can play with your color palette, and you can throw a lot of different colors in there or just stick to a couple. I like to try to stick to under 5 colors for a page. I did my blue palette one in this book. So those are my Angela Porter books. Now, I bought this book, Dollhouse Extravaganza by Fern Brown. This is volume 1, which I should see if there's more. Somebody had colored a page and posted it in one of the coloring groups that I'm in, and I was like, oh my god, I have to have that book. It's so adorable. It definitely reminds me of stuff I would have colored as a kid, but it's very, some of them aren't as intricate as, but yeah, I love this kind of stuff. Little dollhouse. It's dolls in a dollhouse, so. And there's some Christmas stuff in here. Oh, that's Halloween. That's fun. That's like Frankenstein's Laboratory. I love it. This book is so cute. There's a farm. Little antique shop. Oh, a magician with cats that have little wings, bat wings. Such just a cute little fun book. I haven't colored anything in this yet, but I definitely plan on it. I've got four whips going right now. 4 work in progresses going right now. Hi, Sawyer. Wait, but that means you're not getting any rides if you're checking out my live stream. I'm glad you're here. I like seeing your little face in the little bubble there. The next, sorry, my significant other just popped in. He made me blush. He's out working, making the bacon while I'm sitting here showing off my coloring book section. This is a coloring book that somebody else had on their wish list, and I was having a thought to help this person get more coloring books, so that's what I did. I sent them a couple of coloring books. I just realized I've got to pull out some of these because I don't have the other book. Anyway, sorry, I got distracted. So this was on her wish list, and I thought that's really cool, and I want one too. So I had sent one to her, and then I got a copy for myself. They're covers, and they're just really, you know, just fun stuff. They're authentic comic book covers. Different kind of, yes, Evie. Different kind of coloring book than the other ones I have. Kind of like the Wonder Woman book that I showed in the last video. I just thought they were fun, and I think they were less than $7, so. Oh, that's fun. You just got an order, so see you later. Good. I'm glad. Make the money, drive careful. And then I got this one, Vintage Science Fiction Volume 2, with the same thing, comic book covers. I think I like this one better. There's more to color. Fantastic Adventures. Don't Dare Miss the Creature from the Fens. Fun. I wasn't really into comics when I was a kid. I mean, I remember my grandparents had some up in their attic, and we went through them, and they were fun, but that was like back in the 80s, so these comic books were from the 60s and 70s, so it was pretty cool. So yeah, there's that. And then the next book, this is the only book I have by R.J. Hampson, Steampunk Houses, Coloring Book 2. He has another houses book, but I liked this one better, so I was kind of going through a phase of wanting to color houses. Yeah, it shows in the back some of the other. He has a lot of books. I've seen a lot of people coloring in this one, the Night Garden one. But this is the one that I chose, I liked. Steampunk Houses. Oh, that's cool. Oh, so like that just said, second set of pages begins here. So it's the same pages, just you get them 2 times. So if you mess up on one or you want to color it again, which I appreciate. So that's R.J. Hampson's Steampunk Houses. And then kind of in that same vein, I've got The Wandering City by Carlo Stanga. Oh wow, look at the insert. That would be interesting to color. I wonder if the back is like that too. Ooh, the back is even better. That's cool. So, The Wandering City. I like these kind of funky coloring books that aren't like the norm. I don't know why my cat's being crazy. I got this, and it was, I think this might be the only page that was already colored in. I did not color that. Sometimes, like, there's only used copies of books on Amazon, and I guess I didn't realize, but, like, here's another piece that's somebody started, but I don't think that there's much in here that was already colored, so it didn't bother me. I can color over it. I don't really care for elephants. Yeah, they colored that too. I might have got this at Goodwill now that I'm thinking about it. I don't know. Still, a lot of good pages to color in there. And then the next book is Colors of the Circus, and it's bound at the top, a spiral binding at the top. So you're going to see some clowns and circus stuff. I wanted images of clowns and like the big top and stuff. I like that. It's like a poster, right? So that's why I got this book. I haven't colored anything in it because I'm lame. But there's quite a few images in here that I would like to get my hands on. This is by Color It, illustrated by Turbit. I can't pronounce that. I'm very sorry. But you can look it up on Amazon by Color It. They have a series of books that are top bound, which is really nice. Okay, we're going to go to some Creative Haven books now. This is Skyscapes by Jessica. I cannot pronounce her last name, so I'll just put that up to the camera. So if anybody wants to look for that on Amazon, you're more than welcome to. These are space kind of things, which I do have a couple of spacey kind of coloring books, which are fun. Skyscapes. The next chunk of books is going to be my Teresa Goodridge collection. And I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. I have 13 of her books. This one's kind of poked in there. This is not Teresa Goodridge. This is Bizarro Land by Dan. I'm not going to try to pronounce these names because I'll just butcher it, but there's the name right there if you want to look it up on Amazon. Again, I can provide links to all of these as well. I started coloring a page in this and then I got distracted and moved on to something different. They're really, it's like surrealist stuff. It's as you keep coloring it, the more odder stuff pops up. So it's fun. It's a fun book. That's Bizarro Land. So the first, well actually, let me see. Wish You Were Here is the first Teresa Goodridge book I ever got. That's this one right here. And I've colored a lot in these Teresa Goodridge books. One of the doors in the RV here is completely covered with the pages that I've colored of hers. So I love her style. You can color them very simply or very elaborately. You can use any kind of medium on these pages. Perforated so they pull out. So I've done several. These are all my color swatches for pages that I've colored in this book. I just love her style. The next one is Village Charm. And it's a lot of storefronts, just country scenes, storefront scenes, farm scenes, fun stuff to color. I highly recommend this artist, Teresa Goodridge. I love her stuff. Main Street. These are predominantly storefronts. Lots of fun stuff. Main Street. And then Romantic Country Scenes coloring book by Teresa. These have got featuring couples, which are really cute scenes in them. romantic country scenes. And then we've got Home Sweet Home, which is scenes from inside houses or out on patios. I like that little reading nook. I just did a page out of this one back on live stream couple months back. And then we've got spring scenes. These are all by Teresa. Let me get that a little bit out of frame there. Spring scenes. And you know, her style is, you can tell it's a Teresa Goodridge book. Oh, that would be fun to color. So would that. She usually does like scenes. She doesn't do like kind of pages like that, but I love pages like that. Here's autumn scenes. Mostly a lot of kind of farm stuff. Oh, football, that's funny. Trick or treat, raking leaves, gathering pumpkins. That's fun, playing in the leaves. That'd be fun to color around Halloween. I don't typically do like, you know, Halloween colors or Christmas colors, but this is Summer Scenes coloring book. I have all of them except for like, I don't really have much winter stuff from her. She does have a couple winter books as well. I don't really like coloring snow or even know how to, so. And I don't really care to learn. This is Country Gardens. Again, these are all by Teresa Goodridge. I love these front porch scenes. Just a lot of fun to color. A lot of space to color. I'm in a coloring group that's for Teresa Goodridge coloring pages, and it's fun to see everybody coloring. And I'm friends with her on Facebook too. Country Charm by Teresa. I did warn you, I have a lot of her books. I think I've implemented a policy of I need to finish a significant amount before I order any more coloring books. Now that I'm going through my collection, I'm like, oh my gosh, I have so many coloring books. Like, it's an addiction ordering them, and then the artist comes out with a new book and you want that too. This is Country Farm Scenes, which I love all of her. I could see myself coloring all of these pages. And I tend to use markers in her books. Oh, I have 2 Christmas books by her. That's surprising. This is Country Christmas. Oh, that's fun. Also fun. I'll have to remember those next year around Christmas time, getting the Christmas spirit. There's a lot of people do that in coloring groups. They color kind of themed stuff. That's fun. And then I have Christmas Charm. I'm surprised I have 2 Christmas books. They're really cute images though, so. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I like those. So those are my Teresa Goodridge collection. And then now we're almost to the end of this video. I still got one other tote full of books to show, which I'll probably do a little bit later this week. We're going to move on to Kirby Rozanne's, and this was actually Mythomorphia. I've done a flip through of this book, and this was the first coloring book I ever bought. So that's pretty special. This book started my coloring book journey. Like I said, I've done a full flip through of this book. I love Kirby Rozanne's, and he's got a couple compilation books that I don't have because they're images from these books. And he also has a new book out called Alien Worlds. I started that, but then got intimidated, I think. I started this but never finished it. I didn't like the background. I'd have to work on fixing that. He has Alien Worlds out, which I don't like at all, just because I don't like the imagery in it. And then he has another book called Fragile World that's mostly, it's all animals, so those are the only two of his that I don't have. I have all of his other books. This is one of the first coloring pages I ever colored. Yeah, I love his stuff. I've colored several of his pictures. Well, maybe not several, but I've colored a few. Phantomorphia, I think, was maybe the second book of his that I got. I got a couple index cards in there I can take out. This one, luckily, is single-sided. They were my favorite images. I was working on this, and it looks like I gave up on it. Got distracted and wanted to move on to something else. That was very in the beginning of my coloring journey. I think like I got these books and then I decided like that I needed to wait until I was a lot better. This is Geomorphia. I think I'd pulled this one out because I was going to start coloring it, but I haven't. And I think I had another page, pulled out that I was going to start coloring, but I didn't. I love that. I really love his stuff. Intricate. He's got some shading in there already for you, so that's nice. Really cool books. And then we've got Imagimorphia by Kirby. Show a little bit of his style. Looks like I had started coloring this one, but then I got distracted. There's a lot of pages in there that I want to color. Mythic World. I don't think I have started any in these. You can see that his artwork progresses as he moves along. Like he's gotten a lot more detailed, and I like these books because they're slightly oversized. I like big coloring pages. Love that. Haven't colored anything in that one yet. And then we've got Worlds Within Worlds. Which I know there was a couple in here that I was working on. Which is why I've got a piece of tracing paper in there. Oops. Yeah, I was working on this double page spread. I was going to do a color along with somebody, but she started going back to school, so that got put on the back burner. I still want to finish that page though. I love that. I was another page I had set aside that I wanted to color. I was following a tutorial for this double page spread, and then I got distracted or overwhelmed, one or the other. But yeah, so that's that. That was one whole tub of books, so I've got one other tub of books left. So there will be another 4-part. So that is will be my complete coloring book collection. I have one other book on the way, which hasn't shipped yet. I'll probably, once I get through showing all of my books, then I'll be doing haul videos after that if I continue to get books. This process of doing these videos has really shown me that I have a lot of coloring books and I don't need any more. I need to color in the ones that I already got. So yeah, I'm going to focus on coloring in the books that I already have, which I have been doing. I've been doing really good at that. If anybody wants to send me any coloring books, that'd be great too. I will accept them and I will color in them. But yeah, so thank you for joining me, and thank you for liking the video, for subscribing. If you haven't already, subscribe. If you want a full flip through of any of these books and any of the past videos that I've done of my coloring book collections, just let me know and I will do that. And I can provide links as well to them, but they should all be easily found on Amazon, especially these last ones that I just showed. But yeah, I'll do one more of these collection videos, and that will be my entire coloring book collection. Thank you for joining me. Thank my cat for yelling throughout most of this video. And I will see you in the next video.